For more on the war in Iran, let's bring in Ian Bremmer, Eurasia Group president, this morning, talk about what might be in store for us. Ian, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Curious how you're thinking about duration right now and scope as we keep an eye on some of these reports about, for example, strikes on Hezbollah.
Well, Hezbollah, I mean, the IRGC, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps for Iran, have a great influence over what Hezbollah does. They have two, essentially management seats, board seats, in formal governance of Hezbollah. So in some ways, the Iranians are making more of the calls of what Hezbollah is doing than they are with their own military units that they can't communicate with internally. One of the ironies of this war. But, back during previous Hezbollah strikes against Israel, you used to see salvos of 40, 50, 100 missiles at a time. This was 6. So let's recognize that although it's opened the front, Hezbollah's actual capabilities are wildly diminished from what they were before. Broadly on the war, Iran at this point looks like they probably have maybe 1,000 or below 1,000 medium and long-range missiles left that they can actually engage in strikes with. And they used to never want to get below 1,800. That was like the absolute minimum to have a functional military. So they're running out. It's probably at most a few more days of the Iranians being able to engage in significant missile strikes in the region, most of which get intercepted. But then it's drones. And the drone war, they'll be able to engage in for a much longer period of time. And the question of to what extent you're going to see interceptors and are they going to run out, because the U.S. can't maintain this level of naval presence in the region if they don't have interceptors boats to protect them. So I do think, well, as this war continues, yes, at a lower pace, but you could start to see more drones getting through. And, on a daily basis, there could be some fairly significant attacks with casualties around the Gulf and in the Straits. Final point, Carl, is we haven't really heard from the Houthis yet. We've heard from Hezbollah, but in terms of what they might be willing to do to engage in strikes, to disrupt, to destroy tankers that they find in the Straits and beyond, that would be significant. And so far, that's been a wait and see.
Right. So is the key question about, you're right about the drone aspect, and they've got thousands left. Can they create enough havoc in